Better?
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus fuck. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay. So I imagine we don't have a ton of time as people are like racing up here.
No, this will be short, but you get an exchange.
Yeah, just a little exchange out of this. And Aria will just say, okay, I know I'm overselling it. And she says, but they don't know what I'm capable of. They know very little about magic, so I can make it look really convincing that I'm doing something with this brief moment that we have. You and I have to trust each other.
She's gonna pause in her step and turn back to you and say, "You're lucky the saint was the one who actually hit me, or we wouldn't be having this discussion."
She says, I'm lucky that you didn't throw me off the end of the spire there.
Sorry, I overestimated your dexterity.
She waves a hand, and as she realizes waving a hand, she's gonna actually raise her hands up as like she's threateningly casting a spell. And as she starts to move, sort of, not looking like she's having a casual conversation, but trying to appear imposing, like she's about to do something, she's gonna say, "What happens if you leave here? What happens to everybody in the valley?"
I don't know much about Exosa, but I figure you stand atop the spire and we get out of here. By the time that our brave brothers who laid their lives on the line for the sake of this charade are done, they'll be done. If I escape, there was no point to me being up here, so yeah. My aim is for you to win, but I ain't losing any more people.
She says, how are you escaping?
She'll just smile and wink at you.
She's going to say, I need good cover, though. If you're going to do something crazy like jumping, let it look like I threw you with a spell.
She'll cast a glance over to her people and say, do the same to them. Them first.
She says, okay, so long as they follow my lead. She says,
you know what? She'll say, that's right, they can't follow her lead. She will say,
no, they can't.
Cast like you're doing something to them. I'll take care of the rest.
She says, will do. And we can probably go into the rest while I describe what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
With his laissez-faire attitude towards drugs and alcohol.
Yeah. It revealed that I, as a creator, am a really horrible person.
Women
Through
want to be with
interviews.
him. Men want to be him.
Slap all my
you're good to
coworkers
come back in,
around.
by the way.
Dave, I'm gonna have to kill your character one day.
I mean,
hope you're ready.
I don't think so, man.
You have no idea what's happening.
I paid premium. I do know what's happening.
Big premium.
I'm a Kickstarter backer.
All right.
Gets
Back
the
is
free
in
map.
the bathroom, so when she comes back, I'll finish the turn.
Tell her to get out.
Get
Get
out!
out!
Come on, you rascal!
I'm gonna rush up for some water, then nobody else take a break. I'm gonna be 2 seconds.
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna
No
do
one do
it.
I'm back.
WB.
Dave, on a scale of 1 to 10, how loyal are you feeling today?
Pretty loyal. It's about an 8. I'm
8 loyal.
hoping the answer may surprise you, because I know this looks bad.
Number 8 might surprise me, yeah. Well, since Eklund's not doing, I guess I'll DM.
I'm back.
Honestly.
Ah,
Everybody hated Emi. You're not gonna be DMing again for a long time.
true. My other campaign's so much better than that.
Alright, so... we had our combo. I don't know if I have time to do this in the turn, but if I do, I'm gonna launch an attack this way. If not, I'll just get set up for it.
Probably, I guess I have to say your turn's over for the minute.
I was gonna say.
I'm gonna step a little bit further away from the edge here on my turn. Get behind this rock. I do not want to have that happen. I'm gonna throw a provoke for damage at this woman here.
Oh.
And as he does so, he will shout over the wind, "You're on the back foot. How much farther until you're at the edge?"
I'm going to justify my quite good roll to match that.
Okay.
She's not the sort to respond like Edra, but she just kind of smirks.
I don't see it.
You see the tiny flame wrinkles of
No,
her
I
mouth.
Oh.
So I got a boost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Panera.
Okay. I'm gonna try to catch up to these bozos over here, having a conversation.
Oh, well, that'll do it.
So I absolutely never trust Arya to do anything reasonable. So Canera, moving quite swiftly herself, will slide in and she'll say, "Mage, get out of the way." Sorry, she'll say, "Get out of my way." That's
She'll step aside and she'll say, "Yeah, I feel like you've earned this one."
She says, "What? Oh, thank you." Okay, so now I can just take an action.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna try to take another swipe at this bush.
She's going to brace her blades, and as you attack in a sort of, I don't know, stab, diagonal swing. Alright, I guess I get to decide.
Oh, I thought you were literally just saying as you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be kind of like a forward jab, like she's coming in with momentum.
This woman is less than half your age. Just about. Just about exactly half, really. But with a deftness you cannot seem to measure or understand. Dodges exactly out of the way of it and catches the thing between her two blades and sticks your sword spear down to the ground. She succeeded with style by a wide margin, and it's sort of unnatural.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not losing to a normal fighter here. Is an immediate reckoning you understand. Ostrich, fucking I don't even want to know.
Alright, cool. Just gonna move in on her and do another attack.
Oh, bless the heavens for once. She does as well as you normally do. And finally diverts your blade by sort of using her spear as the fulcrum and swinging it around.
Okay, I'll use my stunt.
No!
So
Yes. Show him his hubris.
Oh my god.
Stun.
I'm gonna roll against it.
No, oh my god, that's 2 damage. You hit her
All right.
mild consequence.
So she'll deflect the first strike, and then he'll use the momentum to whip the blade back around for a jab, and activate the guillotine as he does, twist the handle, and send that baby out.
It sort of juts into her flank, and her armor takes most of it, but blood is drawn and spurts out. Mostly a flesh wound you see, but you're getting through the armor. She yelps, and sort of like a worried sibling, Price grabs at her and begins dragging her back.
Told you.
And Burn turns to Arya and says, "You have fed me enough deception, mage. Once I tell Hughes about you, you can consider yourself fucking removed from the order." And then she'll swing at Arya across the side.
Whoop.
Your body crumbles.
Holy fuck. Oh, well, I guess given circumstance, that's average. So, she nicks your garments, but you just match. And so, successfully
she's got
dodge
a boost.
damage. Yeah.
Arya will just kind of snarl back, and she'll say, "You knew you lost my cooperation when you tried to throw me off the tower."
I also kind of liked picturing that she swung across at you, and since you're literally over the ledge here, you sort of did the thing where you lean back, ran out of room, and like have to swing your arms around, and then
I like that.
swung the other way, and then regained your step. With a snarl, she's going to continue Naruto running away. But that's her turn. Price is going to grab Evelyn by the pauldron and drag them back another step, and just leveled a crossbow over her and fired directly for Ostrich. He's going to say, "Get the fuck away, you beast!" Oh, this one didn't work out so well. I guess this is an even coin. So that's another 4 damage currently. Now my NPCs are doing it like they are supposed to be. You want to do anything about that?
Shoulder. How much did I fail by?
4. I think that'll go into your mild, right?
Oh, I meant the roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got 4 over.
He got
you.
6, you got 2.
Oh, right. Okay,
Oh shit, is your mild already filled?
oh no, I forgot to clear that. Shit.
Oh. I don't... How long ago was Pinpricked?
It was like the fucking caves when I was fighting the dude, whatever his name was.
Yeah, I guess that's long enough ago. Shouldn't be so stringent on a mild. You've got a mild open.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I'm gonna do a fate point. Try to bring that up to a 4.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tap my third aspect.
Yeah, okay. I'd be disappointed if you didn't.
So that'll be 2 damage.
Yes. So I believe your stress is all filled.
Alright, cool. I'll go into my pauldron and still strike me within, but reach up and snap the thing off.
Yeah, you feel it puncture your armor, and then you feel it poke at your withered shoulder, just short of actually piercing anything. You can yank it out.
Got it.
As she's dragged, Evelyn here is going to say, "Arbiter, I'm hurting." And in return, Edra's going to say, "It's all right. We're out of here, Murray. No problem." And Edra's just going to say, "Just hold in there." And so she's going to make just one last attempt to keep Ostrich at a distance. So you can roll a fight.
6.
Things have finally turned. So no damage, but she finally, I think in a sort of cool move, she weaves the end of her staff between the gaps in your guillotine blade and hooks the sort of the thing around your neck. And now until you've broken it, she controls your movement. And so for the moment, she steps you back and just holds you at bay there.
Before anything immediately, I'm going to move myself forward into her.
Karen moves herself in the corner.
I want to go into private chat.
Edra will also do that.
As Edra Naruto runs away the first time, Kanara is going to kind of, yank her spear out of the ground and snap to Arya and say, "What are you doing? Hold her down."
She says, "You want me to hold her down, or you want me to throw her off the edge?"
He says, I want her to die.
She says, "I can do that." And we established that the roll from Moats, that was just for him, right? I can't use that.
Yeah, that was me, unfortunately.
So I got really nothing. So hopefully on that cool line, this actually is cool. But we're gonna go with my own throwy power. Oh shit! Oh, I'm trying to think cinematically. We try to break the platform with Deep Digger. We'll throw Tornado Hold. That never rolls well, but maybe this time will be different. Yeah.
All right, let's see about them. Okay.
Duh. Yeah.
Oh fuck!
You're about to kill somebody.
I think I killed at least one of them.
Yeah.
As Murphy is going to reload his crossbow, a gust of wind picks up from under him, and as his hair blows up and his sort of cape blows in his face, and Evelyn's ponytail whips about her head, they start being lifted off the ground, and Edra, with a swear, says, "Just tuck and roll, guys! Just tuck and roll!" As they are thrown
Yes.
Whoa.
from the spire. From the edge of the spire, they are thrown over and begin to descend, screaming.
I shouldn't be laughing. This is really fucked.
Moats.
This is terrible.
Those are mine.
Real quick before we move on.
You did just kill seal those for
The
real.
turn order. She's gonna shout to Ostrich, "Confirm the kill."
Okay.
I was just gonna throw his sword overhead at them to decapitate them in midair.
Ostrich just leaps over the edge, like sword race.
Can't do. And he throws his sword, starts surfing on it as he goes.
I thought you were gonna say he throws it in an arc and it boomerangs and decapitates both of them and then spins back into his hand.
Get that radio.
He throws it at the
surfs
rock
down.
and goes into them.
He surfs and he runs into each of them in tandem. And then he flies back up.
I mean, watch over the ledge.
Moats.
Wow. Wow. I want to buff up Canera, so I'm going to try to provoke her. I know this never goes well given her will, but I got to give it a shot.
She's kind of
Canera looks
impervious.
back.
I'm going to use Fate
Don't.
Point. Yeah, okay.
Ooh.
Don't.
Come
Canera,
on.
Canera, don't.
I'm going to use a Fate Point. I'm using a Fate. Well, that gives her...
It's a boost.
That doesn't give her a boost, right? Oh, that's a
Remember?
boost? Okay. Then
Yeah, she has to use it right away.
I will shout out to Canera, "Hold her," and I'm gonna be indicating.
He was like, I just
Edra.
told Arya to do that.
Hold her. All right. Hold her. Okay. Hold yourself.
Hurry!
No.
Hurry! Wait!
Moats
Heal.
calls to Canera. Canera calls to Arya. Arya tells Edra to hold herself. Edra says, "No."
What? No.
And then
It's not working.
Arya, yeah.
That was just, when I say hold, I do not mean literally grab a. Like, you can parse that out. I do just
hug
mean
her.
that, like, yeah. If you want to hug, you got your method.
I'm going to hold her by jamming my spirit through her body.
That works.
All right. Do I have to roll to catch up to her again, or can I just? Am I
That's
close
within your
enough?
movement distance at this
All
point.
right.
You've done enough.
I've done
You're not
so
going
much.
upstairs. You're fine.
Haven't you done enough?
It's been so long.
You're so old
All
that
right.
going upstairs requires you to roll.
It's exhausting. Yeah, honestly. All right, here we go.
But I mean,
Gonna use that boost.
at her age, Agorna can backflip upstairs still, so.
Oh, whoa.
She was pretty good at stairs.
All right.
Okay.
So maybe even like moving past Arya and like shoulder bumping just by the nature of the fact they're very close. Oof. Canera will keep chase on Burn, and she's going to go to maybe even like slice a leg or something, try to just impair. It's going to do damage, but
Yeah. She
narratively.
is already lifting her leg, but then you catch her across the boot faster than she expected, and she does stumble in her step, and looks surprised by this.
Kinera's eyes kind of like tighten. They close.
And you lay down for a nap.
I'm so old. I'm so tired.
All right, Ostrich.
Being a bit put off by being denied what he was fighting for a good while there.
Real shit.
He'll just take his rage out on the next person who's here that he can kill. So he's just going to keep trudging up and try to make a normal fight roll against Edra. Like he's just going to roll. He's going to get out some dice.
As she staggers, her back is to you, Ostrich, as you come in for the cleave. She's still looking at Kinera at the moment as she sort of a hand flings down for her boot to check that really just happened, and without looking at you, does a sort of side flip over your blade to land here.
What the fuck?
And then it's her turn, I guess. And she's going to tap her boot again, check for blood. See, there's not quite any. We didn't get under the armor. But she's going to look up at you, Kinera, with determined eyes and say, huh. Not bad.
Sprouts wings.
But then she's going to look at Ostrich, who is currently turning to her, and say, well, this one played out just about far enough, I think. Now we're at the part where, I gotta go. Wish I could have beheaded one of you on the way, but seems that's not what fate has in store yet. Enjoy your shitty tower. And with fanned out arms, she's going to quickly sheath her blades and then Assassin's Creed like bird leap out and start descending. You guys can't currently see what happens after they go over the edge from here. You can
I
run.
destroyed all the straw cart, so it's fine.
We're out of turn order. So
Yeah,
whoever wants to run up the edge can make it. Well, I guess you three up front. Aria would probably need a...
Yeah, okay. She's about here.
Kinera does not immediately move.
Okay. Ostrich. Moats, it's weird for you to see. Ostrich can perceive it all.
Yeah.
These two who are farther ahead kind of have to catch themselves, but Evelyn quickly pats down Murphy's back and pulls a ripcord, from which a parachute comes out. Edra pulls her own, and last in line, having attended to Murphy, Evelyn pulls her own, which pops off in the air.
God, I wish anyone had any ranged weapons.
Not a pistol, but that's not going to do anything.
Yeah, not at all.
Shoot at them anyway.
Sean, you can get an 8, so maybe.
I could.
Maybe just Sean.
You know what? No, you know what? Yeah. Ostrich, and kind of his annoyance, he'll just pull the thing out. Get very, almost lackadaisically, just kind of aim the thing like a Pirates of the Caribbean character, and just, might as well. Try shooting at him.
Oh, God. There's a painful yelp as he's hit on his way down.
What?
Yeah.
What? Sean.
Well, you can't athletics when you're flying through the air.
Sean, shoot him again.
I can't. I don't fucking can't do that shit.
Sean himself really nerfed the weapon.
Yeah, it's one shot encounter.
Fair enough.
And they start to descend northward as they curve around the spire. They sort of head for the north, and you can't imagine the distance they're going to cover leaping from the top of a spire and having parachutes. But they fly close together, and they appear to have some sort of vague steering mechanism. They have sort of cords they can pull to lean one way or the other. But then they continue to sort of disappear into the horizon as you watch them go. Moats, all you can perceive is that they just slowed their descent. I mean, you could hear the parachutes as well.
Sure.
But that's all there is to that.
All right. He will look on, letting his eyes trace over them until he is no longer interested and looks away.
Kanera had not really moved from her spot after she took the last slash at Burn, just maybe standing up and pocketing, not pocketing, like sort of sheathing her weapon at her side, maybe not standing at alert and letting the blade sort of rest against the ground. She kind of watches everyone disappear over the edge with apathy, and then she's going to kind of tip her head up briefly and just sort of roll her eyes back and forth as she sort of feels for that like heaviness in her chest. Is it still there?
You sort of feel something gradual related to that. You feel like as though something buoyant from deep in the sea is starting to rise. It's slowly getting there. Doesn't appear complete yet, but it seems to be changing.
It's a step.
Yeah, but is a step good enough to not murder us in 7 days?
Well, I mean, we still need to see. Maybe this fight still isn't quite done. I don't know if Austria.
I want to touch the rock while they're looking at what they're looking at.
Yeah.
You're gonna go up and touch the rock?
Just want to put my hand on it.
The second you do so, there is a whoosh in your mind, and your hair begins to lift from your neck. And it starts to creep backwards. Is anyone paying attention to this?
Yeah, I was gonna say I won't have like Kanera jump immediately, and I'll have Kanera be. Go ahead, Osric. No, go ahead.
Oh, Osric would have been pissed off immediately and try to go after Arya.
Then it's your move, my guy.
He'll still have his blade in his hand as he'll charge after.
Good.
And he'll approach and just announce, "Fine idea, shaman. Giving them an escape."
What is happening to me with my hand on this thing? Am I other than just like a whooshing?
You can't hear Ostrich.
Oh, okay.
And you feel as though you're like moving in space rapidly toward something. It feels like you're about to get hit by a wave.
I fucking failed to mention I wanted to compel myself to do that with
take it.
Number 5, yeah. Okay. Touching the danger rock.
So no response from Arya.
No, you start to observe the sort of unnatural effect of her hair blowing in a different direction than you measure the wind to be blowing you.
Ostrich, are you gonna immediately go after or stay where you're at?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna try to
I'll keep my eye on
basically grab her on the shoulder.
As you grab her like electricity traveling down a line, your head sort of snaps back and you feel the overwhelming compulsion to place your hand upon the monolith.
Ooh. Bad idea, guys.
Oh. All right. Well,
actually, I'm not going to compel you. I'm not going to compel you to go onto the monolith. You see. Roll fuck. Roll whatever your will is.
Oh, right.
You observe a well of what you seem to reckon to be energy rapidly approaching her in this black space you guys this void that you float in together. You see it will all be taken by her if you do not step in.
Step in as and put my hand on it?
Yeah. That is how you can see you're kind of like, there's no literal space, but you can kind of feel you're at the threshold, and to be on level with her, you need to place thine hand upon thy stone.
Yeah, I guess so. He'll relent a bit, but he'll rush over to do that.
As you do so, you suddenly see yourself next to her. Arya, you finally perceive Ostrich in this space. Sort of darkness folds from around him, like locusts flying away, and he is now in the space next to you.
Oh.
Are you guys doing anything outside?
I feel
Canary
like
got anything?
Kanera's now only just sort of watching, maybe having been slightly distracted before until now, viewing the scene. And she'll call down and she'll say, "What is it?" Obviously,
There's no
no
response,
response, right.
but both you guys roll your will and lore individually. You guys got it at +4 in either of you.
You want lore and will?
No, will from Mac.
Okay, gotcha.
Canera, there's no reaction, but as you sort of call upon one of the subjects currently stuck in, you get this sensation of a raw concept which you are enamored with. You feel power emanating from the stone. And Moats, you see an odd energy about it that is... It's like it's tiny, but in the way that a distant mountain is tiny, but that mountain is approaching.
Okay. Well, not necessarily wanting to leave them alone with this, I am going to approach.
Kanera moves toward it cautiously, but definitely with almost like feverish interest.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll maybe even like brush her knuckles up against it, sort of testing the material.
You sort of flash and see the other two in a space, and you perceive that distant wave as though a tidal wave. But snap back to reality. Oop, there goes gravity. But you have a more clear idea of what it is. You, in that moment, as though perceiving the strong scent of like ocean brine, you smell raw energy, power.
She'll lay her hand flat against the stone.
You do it fervently, like excitedly, or just sort of bored?
Oh yeah, very much kind of like compulsively.
Okay. Arya. Now the other two appear sort of in the order you guys currently are, is how you float in the void. And it's just upon you now. The wave overwhelms you and crashes upon all four of you and scatters you from your positions where you were floating. And you feel now as though you've been taken into the undertow. But it's not that you can't breathe. You just feel the need that the more you breathe, the more that you can take this in. And now we will initiate this sequence. Arya, I'll start with you. You feel that this is Arcana. This is something you have never experienced. This it's what feels like that sort of static sensation on your tongue as you mold raw arcanic magic to manipulate elements in the world. And as it sort of is imbuing you, you feel that you could sort of reach out and grip it and pull more of it into yourself. But as you pass a certain amount of it, you feel others experiencing the same and pulling it toward themselves. So, there are many level up points available here, and how they will be distributed will be determined by which of you wins the contest and in what order.
Oh, very cool. I like it.
I can't wait to lose because Ostrich is going to roll 5s.
He is, yeah.
Each of you are sort of floating alone in your space, but you can feel, much like the spouse pulling covers away from you, somebody is trying to take this. And let's see. what exactly it is. And I will now name the 4 ways you can interact with this. You may utilize your lore, will, physique, or fight in the struggle for power.
And for what's it called? For ease, are we doing just a raw lore, no fate points and everything, right?
Fate
Just
points
a
can be involved.
base- just oh my god.
It's going to be a contest. There's going to be 3 rounds.
Oh,
I believe that's how contests work, right? It's been a while since I saw that section
Yeah.
of my Bible,
that is true.
my Bible. There's going to be 3 rounds, so, you can pace out your fate points how you wish. Victory's cumulative.
Okay.
All right.
I just don't want to be the first one to roll, but I guess I can do it.
You can go in whatever order.
Wow. Damn.
Wow. So let's see. How do I want to write this down? Because there's going to be there's not just going to be one winner. It's going to be like 1st through 4th place. But I guess I realize I don't know how to calculate that.
You just write it down, like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th.
Tied for 3rd.
Or you just do points, like 1st place is 4 points.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Do it. Yeah. Do it Mario Kart style.
Or use a fate point. I'm gonna burn my own.
All right. I don't know how many you've got left. Is the only issue.
That is true. I conceded, so hey.
It's true.
You've probably got a well of them, yeah. She did too, though.
All right. So the current winner of this round is Moats.
I'll use a fate point.
I will do the same.
Okay. That's fine. I'm just gonna make him burn some.
Same.
There's no one more irritating than Kane for using fate points.
Yep.
Yeah, he uses them like in response.
I'm writing down a system here. I don't know how much it's going to help me. And the other 2 are currently tied for last. If you want it to remain that way.
I don't know. Do we reroll?
Only if you fate point it.
Oh, no.
All right. Then you sort of feel the push and pull, the ebb and flow of the power. Ari and Ostrich, you feel it pulled away from you. Canera, you hold on, you dig your heels in, but you still feel it diverted away. Moats, you feel quite satisfied.
As always.
There's another surge. And so everyone can do it again.
Roll
This
better,
is
Arya.
silly.
Same rolls.
Okay. All right, Arya 4, Ostrich 4. Canera's winning currently, and Moats is at 3, losing.
Didn't need the losing, but all right.
Oh, you're losing this one.
I know. I know.
Loser.
It's lost.
Will anyone do anything?
I'm good.
If people tie, do they get the same amount or?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll use a fate point.
Okay, what will you tap? What is your
Well-
desire to obtain more?
Number 5.
Okay.
Number 5 just says, I don't want my friends to have more power than me.
Number 5 says, "Fucking let me roll whatever I want, Declan," and he rolled with it. I didn't think.
This is a written
I
threat.
can't rise to the threat.
This is a written notice of threat. I will hurt you.
Arya is currently rising to first alongside Canera then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sold. Ostrich second, Moats third, otherwise known as last in this case.
Really a lot of editorialization.
So as you
He's
approach
also blind, so.
the end of this, yeah, and he's blind, and that's funny. Again, that feeling of rising from the sea is this sort of washes past you. You can almost see the other end, and it's just like a faint light, given that you're in a void. You feel there's one last amount to get through, and then it will all be gone and will be absorbed one way or another.
All right.
Wow.
Well, I lost this one, guys.
That's
Are
a
you out?
-4.
Are you out of points?
Yeah.
Oh. Don't worry, I'll get
God.
You
it.
couldn't settle for second.
I know, right? I didn't imagine I would get the -4 on the level up thing.
Ha ha ha.
I'm gonna use a fate point.
So I.
Pain in the ass. What are you guys tapping?
My first aspect for sure.
I feel like my most obvious one is my second.
I mean, I guess Max got it.
It's
Kane,
pretty clear.
Kane, what? You say you're first?
The last part of that, more power, more likely to get there.
I would believe other ones. I feel like you're high concept in this
Okay.
space.
I mean, that's fair too.
Whatever, you've got the stuff, one way or
yeah.
another.
Exactly.
Moats first, to everyone's disappointment. Canera makes it to second over Ostrich at least with that. It's still worth that. Arya fucking couldn't do worse than that. And
Literally.
Ostrich in third. Okay, now I don't have this worked out mathematically. Mac, help.
All right. What's the end goal?
So, to first place. I don't know if I need to outline the scores or if I just need to say there's a
Yeah,
first
no,
and fourth
just write the
place.
scores out for me. Or are you literally just like who came in first with most points?
Yeah, just determining who would be first
Okay.
cumulatively based off this performance.
Yeah, then just rank everybody first, second, third, fourth.
Yes, but I don't know how to rank them with these totals. I was wondering if you had any inspiration. 'Cause you
I don't
came
know what
in-
the totals are.
They're on the board.
Oh yeah, nobody's watching me down here.
Oh,
I
I
kept
like-
track of that. I'm
out.
sorry.
As much as I joked, legitimately Mario Party style or Mario Kart style would make this very easy.
How's
Yeah,
that?
like 4 points goes to first.
Yep. So like Moats, I'll start with
Oh.
him. He came in first. He gets
Yeah.
4 points. Then he came in third, so he gets 2 points.
Hang on.
Then he
Hang
came
on.
in.
Let me pull up my calculator. I'll go with you as you do. You know the point
Okay.
value, so you
Yep.
fourth
Yep, so
first.
4-2-4.
4-2.
Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah, we should write these down over the numbers and we'll add them up
Yeah,
at the end.
and then we'll climb up. So Ostrich, he came in third, so that's 2 points. Then he came in second. That's 3 points. So he is.
Is it 2-3-2?
He is 2-3-2. So that's 7. Arya, she came in third, so that's 2. Then she came in first, that's 4. Then she came in last, that's 1. So she ties with Ostrich at 7.
Enough
and
of
then
this.
Canera came in second, so that's 3 plus 4 plus 3. So wow, we have a double tie.
No.
Wow.
Well, then it could literally just be
Round 4.
Yeah, I mean, honestly.
It depends if you want then like Kinner and Moats to do the face off and Arya and Sean's character to do a face off.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've wanted to say Augusta.
I would
for
love
some
to
reason,
roll my
like,
+3 against Sean's +4 again.
Yeah.
So it's either that or you just like we have whatever the 10 is associated with and they have whatever the 7 is associated with. And we don't bother with one person being first, second, third, fourth, and this is just what it came out to be.
Yeah. Let me look over what I got. Let me think about
Okay.
it.
I do like this system a lot because then the fourth actually means something if there are 4 players.
Yes. Okay. I guess it'll just shake out evenly.
Cool.
So, as you guys sort of snap back from the monolith, and you feel the winds upon your cheeks again, feel that you are at last back to reality. You all sort of fall away as if, like, rejected. Motes is thrown from over the edge again.
Yeah, I still no. No. Arya, pull your. Wait a minute. She doesn't have a wand.
Just my
No.
parachute.
I guess she wasn't a rebel.
They all have secret parachutes.
Okay.
You don't know like how long it's been, but you all awake one at a time. Sort of, your head's buzzing, as though you've just imbibed all the ale in the cask. And so, Motes and Canera, 3 points. Ostrich and Arya, 2 points each.
For
Leveling
skills?
up.
Wow.
Wow.
So, we have to do it pyramid style, like Fate says, which is balanced because this kind of shit's gonna happen a lot enough in this campaign.
Yeah.
So, you would have to add a new one onto your average as a base. You know, you need 2 on the pyramid level below it before you can place 1 above it. You know, just pyramid style.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So you have to start with average, then you can graduate to fair, then you can
Yes.
graduate to good. Okay.
Let me experiment with my own page. We might have to move to using alternate display to accommodate all these.
Yeah, because if you have 2 points, you're gonna add 2 plus 1s, and then
Yeah.
Can you bank points or no? Do you have to use everything that's in there?
Bank.
Like, let's say for them, they use a 1 plus 1. Could they keep that 1 point stored inside them to use later or no?
No, it's leveling up. There's no point to doing it later. You're just at a lower level then.
Okay.
So pyramid style, like you can move a +3 to a +4, but then if you wanted to move a +5 up, you would have to you have to build right before you can build up,
Right?
right?
You have to have the 2 plus 4s to even enter a +5.
Okay.
Need a foundation upon which to build it.
So like right now we'd all have to put 1 into average to start,
Yep.
correct? Because that's how we have to build.
Yeah, as a
So you have to
start.
start with the average, and then realistically everyone can then do a +2,
Yeah.
right?
If you want to
But
right
you
off
and
the
I
bat,
can
yeah.
do a +2, yeah.
What? No, everybody could.
Yeah, you guys can build. You guys get 3 slots to add on.
So that 1 point isn't relative to the +2 value.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
Okay. Whoa.
No, it's just a
This is
whole
cool.
moving a skill.
Okay.
I'm still not getting this.
What, Sean?
We're adding a new skill to average
Yes.
that we didn't
Here's
have
how it works.
before?
Look at this. Look at your pyramid. So currently, your fight, investigate, athletics, shoot. That forms the sort of slope.
Yep.
If you want to get, like, I don't know, put fucking burglary, let's say, as an example, up in 2 there. I've just entered it. You can't currently, because you would need another one here. You'd need the slope to be intact. I'm just going to put a drive there.
Okay.
You need that first before that burglary, but once this drive is here now, forming the new bottom of the slope, you can now build upon it and now put that burglary there. And so on up the list.
Okay.
So
we're just adding stuff. We're not moving our skills we already have.
You
up.
can.
yeah,
You'd be able to. But, like, if you
I
did
think
it...
so.
Go ahead.
The way it is right now, only the people who got 3 can move a 1 skill to a 2 skill.